Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I want to talk about a different altcoin, okay? A different crypto coin, because for the past few weeks, even months, I've just been mainly talking about Bitcoin, okay? So in this video, I just really want to focus on talking about Litecoin, okay? So I really want to talk about Litecoin in today's video because some exciting things are in fact happening for Litecoin. If you guys are in fact investors into Litecoin and you guys hold Litecoin, then you guys would know some exciting stuff is in fact happening for this altcoin, okay, in the next couple of weeks, and of course, the next couple of months, pretty much short term. So first of all, the halving, okay, the halving event for Litecoin is in fact happening, and I'm pretty sure, right, if you guys are not really interested in Litecoin, or you guys haven't really done your research about Litecoin is actually a great altcoin, in my opinion, to buy and hold, right? That's just my personal opinion, okay? Now, Litecoin, guys, a fair few things about it, okay? Some facts you guys probably don't even know, that Litecoin is sort of, similar to Bitcoin, okay? Litecoin, okay, has a max supply, first of all, okay? It's 84 million, right? We know, Bitcoin has a max supply as well of 21 million, and Litecoin has a max supply of 84 million. So yes, Litecoin has, 4 times a bigger supply number than Bitcoin, right? And you guys can clearly see that in the circulating supply so far, we have just over 73 million Litecoins, right, that have in fact been mined. Okay, and also, guys, Litecoin was in fact the second, okay, crypto coin that was in fact created. We know Bitcoin was obviously the first one back in 2009. Okay, Bitcoin was obviously the oldest one and the first one to ever be, created in the market. And then the second one was in fact Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin came right after Bitcoin. Okay, Litecoin was created in 2011. Okay, and then more other crypto coins were in fact being created after that, right? So Litecoin, is in fact an OG, okay? And like I said, it's sort of similar to Bitcoin. It's also, decentralized and whatnot, right? Just like Bitcoin, okay? But they're not exactly the same, obviously, right? So in this video, guys, I want to talk about Litecoin because it will in fact pump, okay? And in this video, I will in fact talk about that, on why I think Litecoin will in fact pump in the next few months. So the halving event. The halving for Litecoin is about to happen in literally less than pretty much 2 months, right? The next 58 days, 50 plus days or so, the halving event for Litecoin is in fact about to happen. And it's just like Bitcoin. It happens pretty much every 4 years. It's just like a cycle, just like Bitcoin, right? The halving always happens every 4 years. Same for Litecoin, right? So yes, around July, people are saying it's going to happen around August 4th or the 5th. Okay, that's going to happen. So pretty much 2 months from here, guys, the Litecoin halving event will in fact happen. I want to talk about it because Litecoin has actually been, performing really, really well, especially this year alone in 2023, right? It really has. So you guys can see Litecoin has in fact been performing really, really, really well this year in 2023. Okay, at the beginning of 2023, Litecoin was currently at like $69, and now it's currently at $91. Okay, and I remember a couple of days ago, Litecoin was in fact pumping like crazy. Okay, this was obviously in January. Okay, a couple months back, and it pumped all the way up to like over $100, $105. So yeah, Litecoin has been performing pretty well. If we go to the weekly time frame here, I want to show you guys something, right? So these are the previous halvings that we have in fact been seeing for Litecoin. We had, ever since Litecoin was in fact created and existed, okay, in this market, we've had 2 halving events, right? So the first one was back in 2015 around August, okay? And when that happened, we didn't see much movements, like less, Litecoin did in fact perform pretty well, right? It pumped like, I don't even know how much, but over 500%. It was like 550%, somewhere around there, right, for the first halving event. And then the second halving event happened in 2019, okay, right around here. Also in August, and you guys can clearly see Litecoin actually dropped. Like once the halving event happened, like a few weeks later, a few months later, it actually dropped right to the downside. But then, you know, a couple months later, okay, just like what Bitcoin did, it pumped. Okay, 2021, we know what happened. That's when we really entered the next, you know, bull market. That's when a lot of, you know, altcoins did in fact pump. Okay, including Litecoin. You guys can clearly see that, right? And Litecoin went all the way up to about $400, over $400. Okay, so that was amazing to see for Litecoin, and ever since then, you guys can clearly see that Litecoin has in fact been dropping. Okay, so the next halving event is about to happen. Our third halving for Litecoin is about to happen in the next, you know, few months, 2 months from here, right? Pretty much. So we all should be excited for that, because every time we have a halving, it always tends to pump. Okay, and you guys are probably wondering, is there room for Litecoin to pump? And I personally think there is. Okay, like 100% there is in fact room for Litecoin to pump up to the upside. Okay, and you guys have to understand, we are nowhere near its previous all-time highs, right? Like, yes, the next bull market hasn't really started yet. You know, Bitcoin is nowhere near its previous all-time highs. Same with a lot of these altcoins, right? So we are nowhere near the next bull run. But once the Bitcoin halving happens in 2024, okay, the year 2024 and 2025, especially the year 2025, because that is when, guys, we will in fact officially be in the next bull market, right? Bitcoin's obviously going to pump, same with other altcoins. And you guys understand, Litecoin sort of follows Bitcoin, right? So remember in 2017, right? Bitcoin shot up to like around $19,000, okay, towards the end of 2017, okay, and early 2018. And Litecoin did the exact same thing, right? You guys can clearly see that, right? Litecoin was around $63 and it pumped all the way up to $370, and then it dumped, just like what Bitcoin did, okay, just like what Bitcoin did, right? And then we know what happened in 2020, okay, in 2021, early of 2021, Bitcoin shot up. That's exactly what Litecoin did as well. So, yes, there is in fact room for Litecoin to grow. I think Litecoin will easily reach back up to its previous all-time highs, okay, and I think its new all-time high will be around $500 to maybe even $600. Just my personal price prediction for Litecoin in the next, you know, bull run, right, in the next bull market, okay. So I want to show you guys a fair few things people talking about Litecoin on Twitter, because I find it pretty interesting, right? So LTC Litecoin has proven to be one of the best performing altcoins in the last couple of months, outperforming against the BTC Bitcoin pair as well, right? This week before the last one closed in a very good reversing bullish candle formation. Therefore, retesting the zone below $83 will not be the best sign. Okay, potential from here to the next weekly resistance zone is 60%. Okay, till 2.5 months away, I wouldn't want to sit in a position after mid-July. Definitely keeping one of the top positions on my watch list. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin is pretty much about to break this level, right? Break this level, okay, and you know, Litecoin, sorry, not Bitcoin. I think I just said Bitcoin, but I meant Litecoin. I'm used to saying Bitcoin because I've been making a whole bunch of videos on it. But anyways, yeah, you guys can clearly see that, you know, eventually Litecoin will break above this resistance line. Okay, eventually, right? Once the halving event happens, once it actually happens, you know, Litecoin will potentially drop, like, you know, just like what it did in 2019. It actually dropped once the halving happened, right? But then, you know, a few months later, if you just held, you know, you would have been up in profits, like massive profits. And that's the exact same thing for what's going to happen. So we might see, you know, Litecoin, you know, consolidate, maybe even go down a bit, maybe consolidate more, and then eventually it will skyrocket, right? So we will see. Time will tell, but, you know, history does sort of repeat itself. Okay, so that's that. Also, another thing I want to show you guys, okay, Litecoin, okay, halving is approaching. I see a really nice correlation here with 200 MA. 2022 was tested and bounced 2 times from 200 MA, but the third time we went below $100 support. 2023 we tested and rejected 2 times 200 MA. Guess what happens the third time? So yeah, Litecoin is about to pump. Okay, it's about to break this resistance of pretty much $100, and it's going to go back up to the upside, and it's just going to keep going up from there. Okay, it's going to have like a teaser, right? These pumps that I'm going to be seeing after halving, potentially, it's going to be like little teasers. Okay, and then we will in fact see Litecoin break its previous all-time highs and potentially reach a new all-time high in the next bull market. I see that happening. Okay, it just has to, right? Because altcoins will pump. Okay, the Bitcoin halving is coming. Once that happens, yes, Bitcoin will pump, but altcoins will pump a lot, right? Altcoins will pump like crazy. So be excited for that for all the Litecoin holders out there. If you guys hold Litecoin, if you guys invest in Litecoin, I think right now is still a perfect time to start investing. Okay, start accumulating into Litecoin, because Litecoin is still holding up really, really well. Okay, you guys can clearly see that, and it is like nowhere near its previous all-time highs, right? You guys can clearly see that, like nowhere near. Back in 2021, May of 2021, right? We are still down a fair bit, right? $91. So I think right now Litecoin is still a great buy. Currently, it's currently at $91, and it's down 0.8%, 0.80%, right? But yeah, overall, Litecoin's still looking pretty good, right? 7 days. Today, it's sort of down. You guys can clearly see that sort of going back up to where it left off a few hours ago. But if we go to the 7 days, you guys can clearly see we are in fact seeing an uptrend right now for Litecoin this week, and that is amazing to see for Litecoin. Overall, the crypto market today, not much movements. Bitcoin's not really moving. Ethereum's not really moving. Litecoin, you guys can see, yeah, for the past 7 days, it's up 8.8%. So that's great to see for Litecoin. So I really do see a, at least a, 550 to 600 Litecoin. Okay, I think that's gonna, that's a realistic price target for Litecoin in the next, bull run, in the next bull market. Okay, I think that's very possible for Litecoin. So yes, there is in fact room, to make money with Litecoin, okay, in the next upcoming few months, especially next year in 2024 and of course 2025, right? So be excited for that, guys. I personally, guys, have not really been investing into Litecoin, okay? I invested a fair bit last year, okay, into Litecoin. I hold a fair bit Litecoin as well, okay? A few coins, not too much though, but I still hold some of them. Am I planning to buy more? I am, okay? I really am, but we will see, okay? We will see, because my main focus right now is just really accumulating as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as I possibly can. But I will, in fact, be buying more Litecoin for sure. That's for a fact, because I believe there is, in fact, still room for Litecoin to grow, and the halving is about to happen, right, for Litecoin. So that's that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. I really would appreciate that. More videos will, in fact, be coming your way today, okay? Multiple videos, so stay tuned for that. And I will, in fact, be going live, okay, on my YouTube channel, okay, in the next few hours. So stay tuned for that. Most likely will be like later on tonight, as usual, okay? So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.